Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel Vortigaunt Gaming. Let's run some Mythic Plus dungeons in World of Warcraft. Today we're going to be running a Darkheart Thicket, level 12, as an Arcane Mage. The weekly affixes are Fortified, Volcanic, and Spiteful. I will be doing my best to give a live commentary of the dungeon run. If you are into that kind of content, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So this is not necessarily a run to raise my IO score. I'm just trying to get a quick practice run in before the weekly reset, which is happening in, I think, a little over 2 hours from now. Kind of end of the week type thing. Oh, I do want to hit Dragon's Breath. Take care of all those unnerving screeches before they go off. Also maybe use some... Oh. Okay. If I can interrupt it. We've already got the, who is that? The DK. The DK is down, but you know what? It's fine.
I need to target something first.
Anyway, like I was saying, I'm just going to I'm just doing a like a quick run before the weekly reset.
So says the shadow of Xavius.
Hopefully get some practice in so that when I run this dungeon next week, it's not too much of a issue to run. Actually, I was running this dungeon a bit earlier. I think it was like a level 13. And we died something like, we had something like 25 deaths over the course of the run. And we still ended up timing it by about 4 seconds. So, I mean, it was good that we timed it, but it's definitely not something that I'd like to do in later weeks. I would like to time it with a bit more leeway. So, I'm just using this as a way to kind of practice the dungeon mechanics a bit better and get a bit better at them. Also, I do think I still need some slots in my vault, so I think this will count toward those as well. I also do have a bit of a scratchy throat, so I will be turning away from the mic a bit to let that out. You'll have to excuse me for that. Anyway, I think I forgot to ask the other players in the group where they want hero, but I feel like popping Lust on boss 1 would be a good idea for at least this this run. Some of the runs I've had for this dungeon earlier this week, the first boss, I did not outlook the boss to well, I didn't outlook it taking such a long time to get that first boss down, but the first boss is a little bit of an endurance test, at least in my experience this week. So we'll be holding off on Lust until then. Anyway, let's make sure we hug the left wall so that we don't accidentally pull the pack on the right there. And then I think we can actually go into a burn from here. Okay. And oh, they ended up pulling that pack anyway. That is, I don't know if they intended that, but we are going to go ahead and we are going to use some cooldowns. I'm not really going to go too much into detail about the burn, since, you know, if you're running a level 12, basically the way to time a level 12 is to just do the dungeon mechanics and don't die. And, like, you don't even need to worry about your class's rotation all that much. But if you are curious about how mage rotation works, basically, the mage rotation has 2 phases. It has the burn phase and the conserve phase. The burn phase is where you apply Radiant Spark to a target. And then you cast 5 spells on that target, one of those spells being an Arcane Barrage. And as the barrage is traveling to the target, you apply Touch of the Magi to that target so that the barrage hits after the Touch of the Magi is applied, and therefore it will buff both the Radiant Spark and the Touch of the Magi damage. The idea of this is that Radiant Spark and Touch of the Magi both give you burn windows for you to do as much damage as you can to the target. And then once Touch of the Magi wears off, you switch into your conserve phase, which is basically just use your spells in such a way that you have enough mana for the next burn phase. So I actually think we're in a position here where we can actually do a burn. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Alright. Go ahead and hit our prismatic barrier so that we can absorb some of that damage. I'm pretty sure I'm using the talent where some of the damage done to the barrier actually gets converted into health, so I can use it to heal myself a little bit. You know, and give the healer in our group, basically help him out with the healing job. Anyway, there are ads chasing me. They are running after me over here, so I'm going to... Can we try to blink? You know what? No, we'll just stay right here. I actually do have the ingredients for a burn, so let's go ahead and pop one of those. Okay. Oh. I don't think I'm going to need mass barrier for, I would say, like the first minute of the boss fight, so I'm not too worried about using that to help my teammates out. Of course, I should be also more diligent, or should I say focused, with setting a focus on these targets, so that way I can tab off of them if I need to. Anyway, this is the first boss. Let's go ahead and pop hero here. I am going to zoom in a little bit since the trees do sometimes get in the way here.
You dare to challenge my authority?
Okay, then we'll go into a burn.
I will bleed the nightmare from you.
Alright, burn is over. Let's go ahead and hit shifting power to get some of those cooldowns back. Shifting power reduces the time remaining on cooldowns by at least, like, I want to say like 10-12 seconds, or something like that.
You are blessed with great restorative powers, Druid. I am nature's fury
Final
incarnate.
rampage is coming out. Go ahead and go into another burn. Alright. Still have 23 seconds left on the mass barrier. But I don't think we'll need it here. It looks like this boss is going to go down pretty soon here, maybe like 3 seconds. And that's going to do it for boss 1. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a slash cheer and move on to the next part of the dungeon.
Do not face me next. They will be more than prepared. Your true power rests in the nightmare.
Alright. I'm pretty sure the Dryad needs to die here. Alright. Alright. This, in my experience, this is maybe one of the harder one of the harder parts of the dungeon in terms of like ads. So in that case, we're going to go ahead and do a burn here. We use Arcane Surge for this burn. Arcane Surge is the kind of the main spell I use for my if I really want to like pump damage into the target. Okay. Dryad is taken care of. Let's go ahead and hit shifting power to get some of our cooldowns back. Oh, it looks like the what was that guy? The Darkheart Keeper, I think it was. He actually has a buff where he's like continuously healing the plants around him, so it is important that we kill him first. And I would say that's maybe the main difficulty for this part of the dungeon is focusing that one ad down so we can actually, you know, take care of the whatchamacallit, the plants. All right. Alright, we've got 2 Darkheart Keepers. If I had Hero, I would love to use it right here. I am actually using the talent, which allows me to use Hero on myself even when I have the temporal displacement debuff on me. I don't actually have hero right now. It's still a minute coming off cooldown. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a burn without it. We do have to watch out for these mushrooms. Running into these mushrooms is basically a one-hit KO. What I can do though is hit shifting power to get some of my cooldowns back. We're going to sidestep. Oh, that could have been a bit iffy. Having the Volcano and the brown swirly appear under you is have them show up under you is it's not the best thing to happen. But you know, it will be fine. Actually, you know what? I think I might use. I might pop Lust on. There's a trash pull coming up with those. Yeah, the Nightmare Dwellers, and I kind of don't want to deal with having to interrupt 5 of those at the same time. So I think using personalized Lust on that pull will actually be helpful. Oh, one of those Nightmare Dwellers is coming out. We're going to go ahead and set a focus on him. And I'll even go ahead and use a burn. And then hinging on how many Nightmare Dwellers the tank pulls after this, we'll see whether or not I should pop Lust there. So, okay, that has been interrupted. Right, another Nightmare Dweller coming in. I mean, I might as well at this point. I'll go ahead and pop Lust on myself. And I think I'll have enough chances to use Shifting Power to actually reduce the cooldown of my next Lust. So, like right now. Okay. Alright. Oh, I was late on the kick there, but it's okay. This guy is dead. Now we can go to the boss. Alright, so this boss number 2. Nothing fancy here, just sidestep the roots and like don't die, I guess. Alright, roots are out. Those roots actually do spawn into ads that we need to cleave down, but I feel like it's not going to be that big of a deal to, you know, deal with those ads. Yeah, Uproot is going to bring out a bunch of ads. We just basically bring them in, and yeah, we cleave them down. Alright.
I think I have a crush on you.
I maybe could have used a mass barrier to save the whatchamacallit, the mage there. Ooh, I do want to not be in that.
My limbs will grow back.
Okay.
Yours.
We'll go ahead and hit shifting power to get some of those cooldowns back. Oh, we've got a bunch of ads now, but that's okay since the boss is down. So we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a slash cheer and move on to the next part of the dungeon.
A pity you have come this far only to die in the hands of Xavius.
So this part is not too bad. It's just that there are eggs that line the walls of this hallway. And you don't want to run into those, or else there will be dragons that hatch from them. So, other than that, basically just kill this elemental. Oh, dodge the swirly, of course. Kill the elemental, dodge the swirly. I mean, once it dies, there will be a bunch of little ads that spawn, and then you want to kill those before they turn into another big swirly, or else you're going to be here for a while, right? Yeah, so like that. Okay. You're looking out for, I believe it's blood metamorphosis. Yeah, like that right there. Oh, okay. Doubling up on the interrupts is not that great, since if you can't kill those in time, well, I mean, you need to be interrupting them so that they never get the blood metamorphosis cast off, and if it's taking you a while to kill them, well, then you want to make sure that you always have some kind of interrupt available to deal with that. All right. All right. I think, is he going to, I don't think he's going to pull this, yeah, so we're going to skip this elemental. We should still have enough percentage for, you know, the rest of this, whatchamacallit, the rest of this dungeon. And then we get to this boss. This boss is actually, pretty straightforward. Just dodge stuff and don't die. Like sidestep the breath, sidestep the stuff falling from the roof. And then, you know, if he tries to push you back, run toward the boss, right? Like right now. Okay. Druid has hit whatever that is, the sprint stampede roar, I think it's called. I don't know, I've literally never played Druid. Indeed, I pretty much only play Arcane Mage. Kind of a one-trick like that. But you know what? You don't necessarily need to know any other classes to run this content. I feel like that's the best thing about Mythic Plus. We're gonna go ahead and blink so that we don't run into the eggs back there. Right, the shaking roar is out. Should maybe stand on this side. But it's not going to matter, since that is going to do it for the third boss, so we'll go ahead and give ourselves a slash cheer and move on to the last part of the dungeon. Alright. This guy, the Taintheart Summoner, does have a curse ability. Now, I could interrupt it, but I also do have curse removal, so it's not too big of a deal if people miss the interrupt on that. Alright, we'll go ahead and hit shifting power to get some of our cooldowns back as well. That guy has a orange circle around him. That guy has a curse on him. I'll show you what that curse removal looks like. I can remove one curse every 8 seconds, theoretically, so as long as the tank is not double pulling these packs, you know, it's not too big of a deal for me to deal with that curse.
I don't have a target.
We also do have another mage here, so even if he did double pull, that mage does have a curse removal. The thing is, though, if you're running, you know, if you're running dungeons this low, you can't necessarily trust that your teammates know what they're doing, right? Basically, the best thing you can do is just try to kind of optimize your own gameplay, and then hope your teammates kind of get the gist of what you're trying to do. I would say it gets way better as you go up the levels. Anyway, here's the last pull of the dungeon. You know what? I'm stepping in a volcano there in front side. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do a burn here. The curse is on myself actually, so I don't even have to like target away. I can hit remove curse, and it will automatically remove the curse from me. So that's nice. Now I'm not sure if using hero on pull or at 50% would be better. You know what? I think we can use it on pull. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it on pull. We're gonna stand back here near these two. And looks like the purple circle is on. I think it's the DK. I'm gonna go in and try to help him with that. Since if you don't have anyone around you, oh, I can't help him anymore. I've got this thing on me. Someone else needs to go in and help him. Or I guess. Oh yeah, he still has the purple circle, so he's still like whatchamacallit. He's still silenced. Yeah, so basically if you have the purple circle, you need to stand near someone, and if you have the whatchamacallit, like the red goop under you, then you need to run away from someone. Right? Alright. It's okay, we don't have growing paranoia around me, so we can kind of stay near here. It should be good. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It looks like we are going to kill this guy with over 7 minutes left on the clock. And yeah, that's going to about do it for Darkheart Thicket, level 12. As an Arcane Mage, we'll give ourselves a slash cheer for being that boss. Thank everyone for a clean dungeon. And even congratulate them for beating the timer. And of course we are an Arcane Mage, so the common courtesy is to give everyone a portal back to the main hub of the expansion. And that's going to about do it here for this dungeon run. So if you like what you saw here, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see me run any other dungeons during Dragonflight Mythic Plus Season 3, let me know in a comment down below which dungeon you would like to see me run, and hopefully I can get around to posting a VOD of that. Anyway, that's going to about do it for me here, so I hope you all had fun watching, and I will see you all later.